YouTube? It's your girl, keeping it real with Tra-Luv. I'm back. Hey guys. So today, guys, I'm not going to talk about anything specific. This is just going to be a short video. I just basically came on here to chop it up with you guys while I eat my food. And today, guys, I'm eating Captain D's. I have white fish in the shrimp skewers, coleslaw, green beans, and my guilty pleasure, hush puppies. I also have the roll that comes with most of the dinners. I could have just told them to replace it with my hush puppies, 4 hush puppies. I didn't. I just added on hush puppies. And guys, for my drink, I'm drinking kombucha tea. It's the golden pineapple. Guys, let me tell you something. For any of you women, men too, if you have any type of gut issues, you might want to try this kombucha tea. I drink 2 different brands. This one is Synergy. I can't remember the name of my other brand, but when I buy that one, I'll make sure I show that one on here as well. But any type of gut issues you're having, get this kombucha tea and you would be absolutely happy. My only advice to you is when you drink this for the first time, just make sure you're somewhere at home where you can chill and relax and really not have to go nowhere. Because after a while, it will definitely start working. Okay, so just make sure you're somewhere relaxed and at home the first time you drink that. Okay, I also have cocktail sauce. I have tartar sauce, and I have the malt vinegar because I like that for my green beans. And let me just say this, guys, I don't know if most of you know, but most of that sickness and illness and stuff, it starts from the gut. You need to have a really clean gut to keep yourself healthy. Mostly everything begins in the gut. So you take care of your gut, and then everything else can follow. Okay, so anyway, let me see if I can show you my food really quick. Hold on. So I have the white fish and shrimp skewers, we have the coleslaw, we have the green beans, and I've actually showed you the roll and the hush puppies. So anyway, guys, again, this is not going to be about anything specific. We're just going to chop it up while I eat. So, hold on. Hold on. Okay, thank you, guys. So, anyway, the first thing I want to say, and this is just in general, what I would tell any woman, whether I'm face to face with or whatever. I just want to say, Adrian Slades, if you are down on your face, girlfriend, then there's nowhere else to go but up. Okay? So, if whatever has been stated, whatever, I don't even know. If you are to that level, don't fret, girlfriend. Do not fret, because now you can't go any lower. So the only place you can go is up, Adrian. And I'm rooting for you, girlfriend. I've been there, girl. I've been there. I can tell you about it, honey. I went there when I went into a deep depression after losing my granny. And when I tell you, I was in depression for a long time. So, girlfriend, listen. It ain't nothing nobody can tell you and nothing nobody can do. It's up to you. If you own your face, and what I mean by that, Adrian, if you have hit rock bottom, girl, it's nowhere for you to go now but on the top. So get up and move. I got faith in you, girl, and I'm rooting for you. Go, Adrian, go. Go, Adrian, go. Go, Adrian, go. I'm rooting for you, girl. I'm rooting for you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Go, Adrian. Go. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out the way, guys. So, guys, I did order my stand and selfie stick and everything yesterday. I had to order it because I actually did my research on it, on what I wanted. I went through a lot of different ones. I had to read the customer reviews on it, and I had to go through several of them like that. And then I end up choosing the one that I wanted to get, which was one from Walmart. However, when I got to Walmart, that one didn't come in store. You could only order that one. So it should be here Wednesday. But I still got to sit down and finish putting together my, see my shrimp skewer? Still put together my actual episode, guys, because when I say I'm getting ready to change this channel around, I'm getting ready to change this channel. It's going to be on a professional level. It's not going to be like what you see now, where I'm just jumping on videos and just doing commentary. It's going to be on a totally different level. So that means I have to bring my friend into it. I have a guy friend that this man is so freaking intelligent. I mean, so freaking intelligent. He basically knows how to do anything. He actually built my handicapped dressing rooms for me. He built all my dressing rooms in my store. But the handicap ones had to be specifically a certain way. He made that happen for me, you know, and then he charges me a little nothing. He built, I think I had 4 or 5 dressing rooms. He built all of them and charged me $200. You see, he's very good and intelligent, and I always go to him for most of my professional needs when I need things done really professionally. So I have to go sit down with him, let him know what I'm looking for, because I'm gonna see if he can edit the first episode and then start to teach me what to do from there. I also need to have a professional photo taken because I want that to be my thumbnail of my show. So there's a few ends I need to tighten up before I actually put the first episode on, and I gotta wait for the actual equipment to get here. So I have ordered everything, and I'm very excited about what I'm getting ready to go into. I'm very, very excited. And I want this to be done very professionally. So I don't want to just throw something together. So you guys, rice. And this is the white fish. Today is Sunday, guys. It's really quiet and slow and dead in Atlanta right now. It's like maybe something is going on downtown. I'm sure. Excuse me. I'm sure something is going on downtown though. I'm just not finna head that way. Downtown get on my nerves so bad now here in Atlanta. You're in traffic now for so long. So many people have moved here. It's absolutely ridiculous, guys. And mostly every day you're stuck in bumper to bumper traffic. Oh, they gave me some napkins. Yeah, you're stuck in bumper to bumper traffic, and it's frustrating, especially to the ones of us that grew up here and just wasn't used to being stuck in traffic like that. It's very frustrating. It makes you not want to go anywhere. But anyway, guys, so what I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing is writing up my paper or whatever to present my first episode, because these episodes are going to consist of a lot of researching and piecing things together. So I can't just sit down here and just say whatever. I want to put it together and I want to present it well. So that's what I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing. And it's so crazy because, like I said, I've been thinking, I knew I was going to change my channel because I never just wanted a channel like that, just full of drama and tea. I have so much more to offer. So I have been researching, and I have so many ideas and topics already. But this first one that I'm going to do, it's going to be very dear and near to the actual people that were actually born and raised here in Atlanta back in the 70s. Because like I said, it was something back in the late 70s, 80s that took place. And I don't think that most of us Atlanteans know today what I discovered through my research. So that's going to be my first episode, to make us Atlanteans aware of what's taking place right now, especially the Black people that were living back in the 70s and 80s here in Atlanta. I just want to make this aware, and maybe some people do know and some people don't. I, for one, I did not know until I started going through trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And through my research, I discovered that this was actually taking place. So I just want to bring it to the light, to just enlighten the other people that, again, were born and raised here back in the late 70s and 80s. So I have to put all that stuff together. And then I plan on tomorrow, if my friend is free, I plan on meeting with him tomorrow to show him exactly what it is I'm trying to do, how I want it to go. And then I always allow him to tell me what we need to do in order to take it there, because he's the professional at anything I go to him for, and I go to him for a lot of things. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing that and just relaxing with my cat, my man, my cat. So that's what I'm going to do today. So again, I didn't have anything specific that I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to let you guys know that I did order the equipment, and it should be here Wednesday. And I will start my blogging probably. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying blogging. I know there is a such thing as blogging, but I'll start my blogging around the weekend, because I want to get this first episode out first, because it's very important to a lot of Black people that were living and born around the, in the 70s, living around in, the late 70s, 80s. So I want to get that episode out first. And then, like I said, I'm gonna try taking you into a lot of, the different hoods that has been changed now because of the gentrification. Like in my grandmother's area, my grandmother left us a house, and my grandmother bought that house when I was one. So my granny bought that house 50 years ago. My granny paid around $20,000 for that home or something. But now, because of the gentrification, that home is actually appraising at $250,000. And now those houses on that street are all selling for the mid 300,000s to the 400,000. So like 348,000 to 400,000. They put a couple of $1 million homes in what was the hood. And so it's a lot of things. It's a lot of good things that comes out of gentrification, but there's a lot of bad things that come out of gentrification too that a lot of people don't like to talk about, because we don't like to seem like the negative Nancy to everybody. So we only want to talk about the positive of things, but we never want to talk about the negative of things. But the truth being, it is a lot of elderly Black people that are losing their homes to this gentrification, because not only is it taking up the property, the value of the property, it's jacking up the taxes too. So even if these elderly people homes are already paid for, it doesn't matter. If they can't keep up with the taxes and pay the taxes, they're losing it. So you see, guys, you never really own your property, because once you pay off the actual mortgage, you still have to keep up the taxes on the property. So the house my granny has left, that house is paid for. So we don't have to worry about that. The only thing we have to do is make sure the taxes is kept up on the home. And only the Most High knows. I wish my granny was here so bad to see what her hard work has turned into. That lady was the hardest working lady I know. Up until today, she was a Leo too, just like her granddaughter. She was a Leo too. That lady was one of the hardest working ladies I know. My grandmother actually retired as captain of a sheriff's department. Most of my dad's side of the family was into that. So, yeah, my grandmother was a very, 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 very hard working lady, the hardest working lady I know. And that's honestly the truth. My mom was a hardworking lady too. Very disciplined. I told you guys, my mom retired from the same job she had from when she was 18 years old. Yes, she went off and fought for her country because she was in the Navy. But when she returned, they had to give her her same job back because she went off to fight for the country. So they had to give her her same job back. My mom stayed there until she retired. My mom retired at 48. I just didn't follow her steps because I was hard-headed. My mom was that good girl. My dad was that, So I got a lot of my mom ways, but I got a lot of my dad ways as well too. I look just like my dad though. My mom is light-skinned. My brother is light-skinned, but I look just like my dad. My dad was dark-skinned. I don't know. I think I'm even maybe a little darker than he was, but I look just like my dad. That man was a handsome man. That's what happened. A woman set him up to get killed. My father was killed when he was 23. 23 years old. I've outlived my father by a long time. I outlived my father by a long time. But I still have a lot of memories of my father. I have the last letter my father ever wrote. I think he was like 21 or something. I have that letter. He talks about me in that letter. I have his social security card. Still his obituary, the newspaper clippings. I still hold on to all of that, guys. And I still cry about it today, because whenever I get in that mood, because, I sit back and I think on my life, and I'm like, wow, if I had my father in my life, then this might have been different, or this might have been different, or this, or if my father was here, we'll be like this. It was so many things. And I miss him. I remember a lot of things about my father. I remember, times of us being together. My father didn't like nobody taking nothing from me or messing with me. And I remember all of those things. So sometimes I still, get in a rut and cry about it. It's been a long time now. And my granny now, she's reunited with her firstborn son and her lastborn son. My uncle, he passed a few years ago too. So, and that my uncle, her lastborn son, and myself, we were spoiled. My granny spoiled us to no limits. We were spoiled, okay? So now she's, reconnected back with her firstborn and her lastborn child, and I'm gonna see them one day. So that's what I hold on to, because when I do see them again, we're gonna have so much to catch up on. So much, guys. I'm gonna steer away from that now because I feel the tears coming. So we're gonna readjust this, okay? That's not what I came for today, but that's normally what happens when I speak of them, because I love my granny, my dad, my uncle, everybody. So hold on, guys. We're gonna steer away from that, okay? But anyway, guys, so yeah, you see, I'll go. If I don't have anything specific to talk about, I'll go all over the place, guys. But I really just wanted to chop it up with you guys while I sat here and ate a little of my food. Just to let you guys know, I have ordered the equipment. Hold on. That shell got in my mouth. That I have ordered the equipment, and I just need to get everything together, because I want this to be professional and I want to do it correctly. I need this to reach, people, because like I said, a lot of this commentary that I'm getting ready to do is going to be educational things. As you guys see at the beginning of the video when I was talking to Adrian, honey, I dealt with depression very bad. Very, very bad for a number of years. And let me say about 9, almost 10. Okay? Until one day, nothing could bring me out of it. Nothing could bring me, nobody could bring me out of it. It was just one day. I was laying there still balled up. And I just heard my granny's voice out of nowhere like, Tracy, this is not how I would want you to continue your life. Get up. Get up. And I did just that. That day, and I ain't turned back since then. And I'll tell y'all another story too. You see, people that you really, really love and really loved you and meant a lot to you, they can affect you even in their death. So I'm going to tell you another story of the guy that I was gonna marry. He was killed back in 2001 too. And I'll tell you that whole story, another time. And the crazy part is my father was killed on his birthday years, ago. But yeah, I just heard my granny's voice that morning. I don't know. I was doing nothing different. I just heard my granny's voice like, Tracy, this is not how I wanted you to continue life. Get up, get up. And I got up. I was still depressed, but you know what? I pressed through that day. I pressed through that day because I actually heard her voice. So it's a lot of things I want to give to the world and shout out to people to quit being ashamed of these things. Quit being ashamed of these things. People that don't know you, they don't matter. And the people that matter, if they really matter, they know you. And they're ready for you to come and let them know, what is going on loudly. Scream it out. And then you start to move on from that state. So it's so many things that I want to give the world that I need this to be as professional as possible. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go now because this video is almost 30 minutes and I really didn't expect that. I just wanted to come chop it up a little with you guys today. Let you know that I have ordered the equipment and it should be here Wednesday. And I just need to start sitting down, putting all my paperwork together, my ideas, my paper or whatever you want to call it as to how I'm going to present this. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me today. If you like my video, guys, then like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, YouTube. Bye.